Hey, Pooh, how's it going? Hey, there's Joe. Hey, Joe. How's everybody doing this evening? So a little, hey, Zach, how's it going? A little post-apocalyptic gremlin, little play around with the old Zemaitis there. Um. Oh, by the way, thanks, Pooh. There you go. Um, I usually, I've tried a myriad of different picks over the last, I don't know, however long. I'm generally a creature of habit. For years and years, I played like Dunlop 73s, 0.73s, and over the last year, I realized that I need a little bit heavier pick, so I tried a whole world of picks, and that's what I've pretty much stuck with, is the Ultex 2.0s. So that seems to be the... Hey, Quentin. So the whole reason of this is we got some new pickups. Boom, boom, boom. My buddy Glenn, Guitar Bazaar, QA Guitars, whichever moniker you wanna call him by, was nice enough to get me wind me a set that I wanted the P&AFs, and let me flip this light on here. I wanted a set of the P&AFs, and all right, Pooh. And so I asked Glenn if he could do a I wanted a set of P&AFs, but I wanted A3s in this one, just because it's a little different magnet. It's gonna give a little different tone, and I had a sound in my head that I wanted, and this is pretty much exactly what I wanted. Hey, there's my buddy Dave. How's it going, Dave? From Stafford's Music Studio. Yeah, I had to. So guys, this thing has been this thing's been a wiring nightmare, and but I finally ended up having to shotgun on the whole everything, switch, pots. I went ahead and shotgunned out the jack too. So I went with instead of an open coil, I went with these are just nickel, polished nickel covers on these. I figured it would look a little bit better on the, with all the aluminum rather than a real shiny. But so we'll start with do some clean stuff. just so you guys can kind of hear them, and then we'll go a little bit dirty. Oh, we'll go a lot dirty. All right, here we go. I'm gonna kill the vocal mic for this. Oh, Dave, the burn's fine. There it is. I burned myself the other night on Dave's stream. I was with the soldering iron and just not paying attention to what I'm doing. Just stuck it right to my finger. It was great. So that's neck pickup, and I'll just run through some chords on the. We'll just go different. Yeah, you'll catch on. And by the way, I made this. This is just a simple patch. It's just an amp and a cab, and it's the JC120. So it's as clean gets. So just so you guys can hear these things. All right, so there's the bridge. So we kind of covered most of the tone bits there. All right, so let's try something a little different. We'll go here. Yeah, my playing's just crap today. So, anyway, there you go. Little drive. We'll do my old favorite, just so you guys can hear it. And here goes my dog. Hey, there's my guy, Shadow. He's not so little anymore. I was looking back through some of the old Livewire stuff today, preparation for the Christmas show coming up next week, and saw him when he was just he was just a tiny thing. He's not so tiny anymore. All right, here we go. We'll do my old standby. Are you guys ready? Oh, it's so bad. so bad. But anyway, my playing, that is. So anyway, yeah, so I had this sound in my head that I wanted, and I mean these things are pretty much spot on to exactly what I wanted. So Quentin James, yes sir. Hey Rick, how's it going, man? Everybody else, Jack, Upside Down, Joe, Zach, Soda. Hey Soda, R2, how's it going, buddy? Staying warm up there in Chicago land. Figured I'd interact a little bit with you guys. Dogpaw, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Rick, yeah. Man, the gremlin is still in my guitar, man. Even after rewiring it. The gremlin is still here. Ay. One of the pickups will quit working after a while. I thought I had it fixed earlier. I don't know, man. This thing's just been... it's wired right, but... Yeah, and don't feed it after midnight. Yeah, that's the exact gremlin I was talking about. Yeah, I rewired it upside down. I mean, it is completely rewired. All brand new wiring, brand new pots, brand new capacitors, brand new pickups, brand new switch. I mean, there. I mean, switchcraft switch. Even output jack is I did a pure tone output jack. I mean, it's completely rewired, but for some reason, one or more of the pickups. Well, usually it's one. It's either the bridge or the neck, depending. Yeah, there's a gremlin living in this thing, and I cannot exercise it. I have no idea what's going on with it. It's very annoying. But, so, yeah, I may have to tear it all apart and start over again. I don't really want to do that, but if I have to, I have to. But for whatever reason, I cannot figure out the... Oh, speaking of glary, all right, there it is. Doot, right from the Tone King himself. Yeah, same pickups on the rewire. Yeah, I put the pickups in, and that started happening. The pickup started crapping out on me, and so then I rewired it, and actually rewired it on Dave Stafford's stream the other night, and it still was doing the same thing. So I'm like, well, it's got to be, one of the pods has to be going bad, or a ground or something. I think it's potentially a ground, but sometimes I can take there we go. So it must be this ground. That ground must be loose. There we go. We're back in business. Yes, that right there is the Tone King Glary. So I'm going to, well, it's not cold. It's a nice shiny solder joint, but I just need to reflow it. I think my the way I ground my pots, Rick, I use so I'll either use a string or one of the legs from the caps, and I'll do that, and it looks like it just reflowed, and the leg I was using just kind of came up. So if I reflow it, I can just push it back down. So yeah, new frets is a good start, considering. I'll sit and chit chat for a little bit. Be right back. I have some new frets specifically for the Glary, and also have a nice nifty tang nipper and some other fun tools. Yeah, yep, I'm ready to tear into that thing. Of course, I've got the little fret slot saw that just came in, and this little guy to clean out your fret slots that came today, because I have some plans. I'll let you guys in on a little bit. So I've also been playing around with doing some inlay work. So this right here I actually hand carved with a chisel, and then decided to try my Dremel and do some inlay work there. So yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun with the Glary. I haven't quite decided exactly what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, but yeah, that's kind of got some plans. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if nothing else, let's get refretted, and the neck is gonna go to a bare. I mean, well, I'm gonna take the yeah, that was all freehand, Joe. Yeah, that was freehand. So I've got some other plans too, or I've got to do a little bit more experimenting, and of course that's in poplar, and no worries, Janice. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know exactly. I don't have exactly a plan yet. I want to get that thing unboxed and kind of see what I'm looking at, and see the bits and bobs that I can comfortably do. Hey, Laz, how's it going, man? I was also thinking about throwing this in, maybe in the glary. This is an old. This is actually came out of that BC Rich right there. This was the original pickup. It's still a good pickup. It's got a little bit of punch to it. So I may throw that in there. I've got some other. Hey James, how's it going? There may be some other things that I do, but I was thinking about maybe throwing a humbucker in it and kind of see where we go, or where that takes us, and some other things, amongst some other things. Yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, I haven't completely formulated a plan, but oh, cool. Yeah, Q. I'll throw those. I'll throw those in that glary for Tone King. I'm sure he'll. Yeah, that'll be cool. So definitely an upgrade to to what's in that thing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and depending on how you wire it, Joe, because you can wire a humbucker to split on position 2, right? So, I mean, and so yeah, you still get the benefits of the hum canceling in position 2, and you still get that that position 2 strat sound, sort of, mostly. Not completely, but it's passable for sure. So yeah, I was thinking about throwing a humbucker in there, and I think I have some other pickups around that I might be able to toss in there. I don't know that I'll do an HSH. I'll have to see what I have extra laying around. But, yeah. Bah humbucker, the humbucker. Bah humbucker. So everybody ready for the big holiday next week? Got just a little bit over a week away. Hope everybody stays safe this holiday season. Please don't drink and drive. Get yourself an Uber. Get yourself a Lyft. It's too easy to get around nowadays and not drive drunk. Please don't. Yeah. Just my little soapbox of please don't. We want to keep you around for 2020. So stay safe, guys. Yeah. So let's go back to doing some of this. There you go, Dave. Yeah. My wife and I will switch off. So we're pretty hardcore about the not drinking and driving thing, so let's see what happens here. Oh, it still works. All right. Let's see here. There you are. Oops. Yeah. Well, so my my story with drunk driving doesn't really include me, but when when I was in the military, I had a buddy of mine, and or two buddies of mine. But they were both guys that were on my boat. And those of you that don't know, I was in the Navy and I was on a submarine. And anyway, so these guys were both on my boat, and they went out one night, and there were three of them in an RX-7. Anybody that knows what an RX, a Mazda RX-7 is, automatically knows what one of the problems is. They only have 2 seats, 3 guys. I did not get a DUI, but my buddies, they lost control and hit a concrete wall doing between 80 and 120. And the guy that was in the back, he and I were kind of close, and he didn't make it. He died on impact, and my other buddy, whose car it was, he wasn't driving, but it completely wrecked his whole right side. Everything just completely annihilated his right side. The driver, it annihilated his left side. And I mean, the other two were fine, right? Eventually not really fine. They were jacked up, but anyway, yeah. So I'm pretty hardcore against drinking and driving. So it didn't happen to me, but it did happen to me, right? So all right, enough depressing enough depressing stuff. So here we go. Let's do some let's do some of this. What do I think about the D'Angelicos? You know, I've never really played a D'Angelico, Laz, and yeah, I've seen them. You know, I've like seen them in Guitar Center and whatnot when I've been in there, and I just never picked one up. They the whole semi and the whole hollow body thing wasn't high. Has never been like really high on my radar. I wouldn't mind like a 339. I don't like the big bodies. I like the smaller bodies. Yeah, I mean, some of them look really cool, man. So I don't have an opinion really either way. And yes, Quentin, Lawrence went to Guitar Institute, graduated from Guitar Institute, and basically kind of went in or kind of stayed in their they were almost doing like a doctorate type program, I guess. The best way that I remember it. And yeah. So yeah, Lawrence is Lawrence is a beast, man. when it comes to guitar, Lawrence is a beast. So yeah. Lawrence is kind of, he's one of those guys. I love the guy to death. He's just an awesome guy, and he's very, very unassuming, right? and by that I mean you don't think, you know, he doesn't have a big YouTube channel, and he doesn't he doesn't do, he doesn't like put a lot of video content out. But he actually does have a couple of YouTube channels where he does actually play, and let me tell you, the guy's amazing. He is a true beast. Let me see. I'll get you the link here. Yeah, if you have doubts that that Lawrence is anything but a beast, or you want to check out some of Lawrence's playing, here, go subscribe to that channel. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, go subscribe to that one. Yeah, you'll understand. The guy is nothing short of an amazing player. Oh, thanks, Dave. Let's see. Don't do neither, yeah. Homemade chili. Yeah, I had some homemade chili for lunch today. And yeah, Jeff, he doesn't like do a lot of, he doesn't like play on live streams or anything like that, or yeah, go look at some of those. I mean, he does Sato, Sato. He does the solo, and it's, yeah, note for note. And he does like Hot for Teacher. He's an animal, man. When it comes to guitar, the guy is an animal. He's probably gonna hate me for saying that, but he is. He's a beast. He just did it again. Yeah. Well, this time that's not working. See what I mean? There's a freaking gremlin living in this guitar. Well, all right, back to the drawing board. So, well, that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to jet on out of here. So, appreciate y'all coming, hanging out. I know it's a short one, but anyway, Mom's home and everything's about to go crazy. So, you guys be good or be good at it. If you can't be good, at least be good at it. Take care. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a safe and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. If I don't, I'm sure I'll see you guys probably tomorrow night on the live wires. So check you guys then. If I don't see you then, have a great holiday. See you guys.